25 lighters on the dresser. Bad bitch Vanessa, yes or no key, just pressing. My lane is reckless. Or strong, they can feel the presence. Women deal, they can feel the pressure. Fashion over Bay like the dresser. Got some issues, I wouldn't press it. Y'all crash dummy shit, don't impress it. Talking crazy, cuz captain. Say sipping that, he just acting. We can shoot a movie, getting active. These niggas fool the thing family. I stayed humble, now I'm snapping. We was on the outs, now we back in. Boy, I'm east up, teased up. Young nigga creased up, no slacking, yeah. Fuck niggas wanna kill me. Only real nigga feel me. This behind the music, this is fire to it. If it's wide, better feel me. This is everything I ever wanted.
What's up?
Oof, I was burping.
Woo! Yeah, we know.
My bad.
Now you good.
Oh, man.
How are y'all doing tonight?
Oh, I feel better after I got that out.
God damn it. All right.
Wednesday. Feeling good. It's almost the weekend.
I'm feeling good too.
Feeling great.
We got a pretty big, cool surprise in the mail today. We used some Melinda's hot sauce the other day on one of our streams, and they hooked it up with 2 big ass boxes of hot sauce. And I don't know what's inside of them, but I'm gonna open them up right now and see.
Do it.
They also sent me a shirt, which is pretty cool. Nick, do you have a picture of it? Because it was blue, so it don't work. Yeah, that Melinda's right there. That's the shirt that I got. Oh shit, yo. So
what is it?
This was inside of This was inside. It was a free bottle. It was just a chilling in there. It's a cayenne flavor. This one was in there as well, Mexicana flavor. Dog, this is dope. Look, it's an entire thing of like different sauces right here. I got habanero garlic, mango habanero, jalapeno, Scotch bonnet, red Savina. My ghost
I want
pepper.
the least hot one.
I don't know. They all have these all have like big flame labels on them. I'll find you one because I still got another box to go into.
Y'all know I don't do well with spicy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet I know it. I bet these are all going to be the same thing, but that was actual hot sauce, and these are going to be the wing sauces.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh.
What it is.
Hot
it's like
sauce.
Christmas.
It's a little box, a little thing in here. Oh, it's a little booklet telling you about all the stuff and all the different flavors that are in here. That's what's up. This one's my personal favorite at the moment because I use it on a lot of stuff. The spicy Parmesan garlic. You can't see because it's green. Here's the ghost pepper one that actually got us all this stuff.
Sweet.
Here's a green sauce. We got a fire roasted.
What kind of green sauce? Like an avocado green?
It says a spicy condiment of green tomatoes, jalapeno, spinach, cilantro, and garlic.
I want that one.
All right. Fire roasted garlic and habanero.
That's too hot for me.
Thai sweet chili sauce. And then this one that I really want to try because I was going to buy it, the black truffle hot sauce.
You said the truffle hot sauce?
Black truffle hot sauce.
Okay.
So, yeah, they sent us a whole lot of stuff. I really appreciate it.
Was it Dia Melinda?
Yeah. Appreciate you, Melinda's hot sauce, for all that. We're definitely going to be backing y'all from here on out. See what else comes. Hopefully some more stuff. We'll find out.
We're going to have to hit the taco bus so we can use our hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go to different ones and see how they taste with them. I won't do the...
We're going to Taco Madre first.
With y'all.
We're going to Taco Madre first.
Okay, I'll do Taco Madre.
We'll go to Taco Madre and we'll make a video trying a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Fuck you, Calvin. I'm keeping them all.
He kind of earned at least one bottle. Though.
Yeah, no. I need to send him something.
Something at least.
I'll find out which one he wants and send him.
Send him the hottest one. He took the other one like a champ, so let's see if we get some tears on it.
I think that is the hottest one that he had, the ghost pepper one. Chris, that's how we actually got it. We had some plain wings on a stream the other night, and Calvin and I were putting ghost pepper hot sauce on them and eating them based off of the WrestleMania matches. But the secret was I wasn't using it. I was using Valentina just to fuck with him. And it turned out to be a really good idea because now we got Melinda's helping us out. So
That shit was funny.
that's what's up.
You cheater, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm like the Astros, baby. Lie, cheat, and steal.
You're Mike Fires then because you just told on yourself.
Nah. I'm the
Damn,
Astros.
that's
After he snitched
disrespectful.
on us, I embrace it.
He said, "You like Mike Fires."
No, not at all. So, speaking of the Astros and Mike Fires and all of them, we got some interesting news the other day. Would you like to talk about that, Nick?
I mean, I want to say first off, fuck the Yankees.
Word.
Fuck Carlos Beltran. It's like
Preach.
So if nobody doesn't know, the Yankees GM came out, said that it's our fault that the Yankees haven't won shit since 2009. I don't know how the fuck that makes sense. And Carlos Beltran, that now works for the Yankees, is coming out talking about, what we did was wrong and we should own up to it and this bullshit and that shit, which we already did. So I don't see what the fuck the point is bringing it up. But
yeah, because it cost him his job.
Yeah, to me, it's like, bro, like you don't need to go and try to get clout with your new team just by putting our name in your mouth. Like,
yeah, if that's the case, give us that ring back.
Yeah, like
I was such a fan of his too until he started running his mouth.
I mean, that's usually how it is with everybody, though. They're cool till they run their mouth.
Yeah. I just like with me, like with the Yankees, like 2009, dog. How the hell, like 2017? If you want to say we could have won 2017, fine, whatever. I mean, I guess. I mean,
you can't because that's been refuted so much. It's like, bro, okay, we cheated when we hit the ball, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you only score 2 runs over 2 games? That had nothing to do with our cheating.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to fuck the Yankees, but I'm just saying like they're trying to have arguments, and I'm like, there's not even one in the year that we cheated. So how the hell 2009, dog? We were called the Astros for the longest. How the hell you blaming shit on us? Like,
yeah, we sucked then.
I'm like, come on, dog. Like, I think that was back when we had what's his name, Hunter Pence and all those dudes. Like,
oh yeah, Carlos Lee.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Giving me a headache thinking about them boys, man.
Adam Everett.
Yeah. Oh hell, man! I fucking hated that dude. Dog. I don't even know what it was. Like he wasn't bad, but
it's because he couldn't hit.
Yeah, that's what the fuck it was. I think it was every time I saw him go up, I knew it was a fucking out. All the damn time I knew it was a damn out.
We had Kaz Matsui.
Damn, I forgot about that dude. Fuck, we did have Kaz Matsui.
And your boy Morgan Ensberg.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, ironically, for baseball coming back, it's been like a ton of stuff. And I mean, I'm not a Boston Red Sox fan, so y'all don't get that shit twisted. But Chris Sale coming out talking shit to them, basically like telling people basically like, look, if you're not clean, don't be saying shit.
Yeah,
and
for real.
It's just like, bro, like, I mean, it has truth to it because it's like, open up that damn letter, Yankees. Like,
yep.
For real. Oh, scary ass.
Damn letter.
If it was us, we wouldn't even have the opportunity to keep it closed.
Oh, yeah. And people are still like, oh, they need to take the title away. For what? For what? So the Rockies got caught cheating, not to the same extent we did, but they just lost. If they would have kept going, they would have been hitting them harder.
Yeah, they're just not as good at it as we are. And then plus, bro, you can look at that team, like our team from then to now, and know who was benefiting from that cheating. And I would dare say that nobody's left on that from that team that did it a lot, with the exception of maybe Bregman. But I don't give a fuck. He's still on our team.
Yes, sir.
It almost feels like it's not even baseball season yet because spring training was so short.
Yeah, it was a weird spring training, but I mean, I get the lockout and everything.
But I think for us, it was just we dealt with the Carlos Correa bullshit, and it was like, oh shit, we're playing baseball too.
It's like, yeah.
My boy Pena hit 2 home runs yesterday, though.
Speaking of Pena, The title of the day is Carlos Correa who?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
For the simple fact is, Astro fans, calm the hell down, fool. Like every single time I go online to a group, they're like, oh, like we already know. Regular media is gonna be like, oh, Astros suck. They didn't do much in the fucking off season, this and that. Like we don't. When you have a good farm system, you don't have to go and sign people all the time. You're not the Dodgers. You're not the Yankees. You're in-house bred. It's in-house bred. It's trust the
We
farm.
literally just came from the World Series. Like, what did we didn't need to do a lot.
Yeah, you're getting Justin Verlander back.
Word.
It's like you have young guys now that had a full season. They went to the playoffs. They were in that World Series coming back. They're going to be hungry for that stuff. It's like.
And it's like I said, bro, it's fucking retarded, in my opinion, to pay Correa all that money when your number one prospect is his replacement. That would be dumb. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I get it.
And that's not to say Pena's gonna come in and just replace him, because he probably will do bad for a little bit. But give him a fucking chance. You know what I mean? He's not expected to be the best player. He's expected to be like the 7th best player.
I think like a lot of people like seeing what he can do on the offensive. I mean, of course, you don't want to put the pressure on him like, oh, you have to be Carlos Correa. That's stupid. You can't make somebody be somebody else. But I feel like as long as other people are stepping up, like when we lost Springer, people were crying bloody murder, and then we ended up getting King Tucker.
Right. But that's what makes me think about Pena is like, where the fuck do you put him in the lineup? Because if you just say, okay, you're a bottom 3 hitter, then you're pretty much saying with Maldonado that, all right, we just got to get to the bottom of this lineup, and then that's 3 for sure outs.
Yeah.
And that would pretty much mean that Pena's not going to hit well. So do you try to hide him somewhere? Is he good enough to lead off? I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
But I don't want Altuve leading off either. So that just leaves us like, does Bregman lead off? And the only thing that I could suggest that works is start Siri in center field and let him lead off.
I'd be okay with Bregman leading off.
I'm not. He's not a leadoff hitter. That's what I'm saying. We just don't have a leadoff hitter, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, I guess we're gonna see when the season starts. It's like a lot of people don't like Dusty, and it's
Fucking get used to him. They just gave him more money.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like I feel like with some things, just like whenever it comes to Dusty, people always want to be that coach from the couch is what I call it. And it's just like, oh man, you should have kept them in, or you should, like, when it comes to the pitching, this and that. But I'm like, dude, it's not just him. Like, you have pitching coaches, you have certain things like.
I personally don't like him though. I'll say that.
I'm not saying I like him, but I'm like, you get people that are like, oh, we need AJ Hinch back. Bro, it's not gonna fucking happen, dog. Like,
yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen, but I wish it would.
Yeah, I wish it would, but I mean, it's not gonna happen. So what's the point of complaining about it?
My thing with Dusty is, I mean, your shit, bro, obviously. But when the team don't hit like that in the World Series for games in a row, I blame that on coaching. Like, you have to change something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. I just, like, to me, when it comes to, like, I want to see, I mean, it's a long ass season. Like, you got Verlander back. Lance, I mean, Lance is Lance. He's fucking always hurt, but hopefully.
I don't give a fuck if he don't come back until after the All-Star game.
Yeah, I mean, Framber Valdez, is starting off. You're gonna get all your guys there coming in, and it's just like, all right, well, where do we go from here? Like,
you just pitch him.
Like, we're
pitch him,
huh?
You just let him pitch. Like,
yeah.
They put Verlander 3 to save him from himself, and you just let everybody do what they do.
I mean, Okay, let me ask this because I know Caleb how he feels about him, but Jake Odorizzi.
Shut up, bitch.
Like
I backed him one time.
I understand though putting him in first though. It's like
Because it's stuff. It doesn't matter right now.
well, that's what I'm saying. People are mad, like, oh, we're gonna fucking lose every game now because of this lineup. I'm like, dude, Lance is hurt. Verlander's coming off of a freaking not playing. I was like,
or Keedy gets hurt as easy as Lance. So
yeah, I was
you
like,
gotta stash that fool.
I go put Jake, see what the hell he can do. I mean, it's early in the damn season. It's not gonna now. If it's like we got a win type game, then of course not. I don't want to see him in there unless he proves something this year. But it's just like, bro, like, calm down, people. The same fans I feel that were complaining about freaking everything about Jalen Green being washed, they're like, oh, wrong pick, this and that. They're the same fans that are complaining about Jake Odorizzi being there's game number 2 of 100 and something game season. Like,
because they're fucking stupid.
I'm just like, dog, like, it's not that damn serious.
It kind of is, but it kind of, it's not fucking dire.
No, they making it seem like, oh, we're done for. Like, we're going to lose. Like, I did laugh, though. They said that they predicted the Seattle Mariners to win our division.
What? Who said that?
MLB did.
Who? Fucking stupid.
They said the Seattle Mariners, and then it was the Angels right after them.
Okay.
But yet somehow we're power ranked 5.
Yeah. Like we have nothing to say about. Yeah, I keep saying stupid shit.
I was like,
yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I feel like more than anything, Bregman and Tucker and Altuve are going to be our main assets over this next year, and then everybody else just going to kind of, be the fill-ins for the pieces that we need. And I think we're going to have a pretty good year. We just re-signed all them pitchers, and I don't have a problem with it.
I think yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good season, and nothing more to say about it, honestly, other than
fuck the Yankees.
Early. Yeah, I know.
I mean, we'd be foolish to say anything other than we don't think we're a World Series team, because we fucking are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think with baseball, they're just so high up on the freaking Dodgers right now.
Yeah.
Because that's all I see on their shit is Dodgers this, Dodgers that, and
fuck them too.
It's like they already said they were gonna win the championship, so
okay.
They said that when they. I was like, good luck, bruh.
Yeah, good luck.
Dodgers ain't gonna do nothing, man. Fuck that.
Yeah. Till we drown, bro. Till we drown.
Of course. Bury me in the H. In other news with the Texans, though, we just signed Marlon Mack, like Nick had been saying.
Good call, Nick.
I think it's a good move as long as this motherfucker stay healthy and don't tear his Achilles tendon again.
I still think you go get a running back.
Yeah. Well, they said they're looking at young ones to put like behind him or something, or I guess around him. I mean, he's 26. People were mad, like, oh, we got a washed up running back. I'm like, bro, he's not like in his 30s. Like, yeah, he's been injured, but I mean, it's not like you're signing him to a major contract either. It's like a low risk, high reward type of thing. And
I just don't want him to get hurt in the middle of the season, and we bring in some of them young dudes that we already signed, and they suck, and then we're sitting here 1 year from today, we're like, we need a running back.
We got Rex Burkhead, bro. We're good.
And look, I was right when it happened, and that was that.
I mean, I ain't mad at you.
I'm mad at the Texans for keeping that fool.
I mean, he did his job.
We got 3 weeks from tomorrow, bro. We got the draft, and we'll see how fucking stupid or smart we really are.
So we got 2 picks the first round. The good thing is, though, before we get into who we think we're picking, I mean, we have a few people visit. They said, though, that Carolina and Atlanta are both going after that Liberty quarterback, Willis or
Malik Willis.
Yeah, they said they might try to throw some picks out to get him earlier. So number 3 could be.
Come on with it.
So then that means you can get some more picks, give them the quarterback that they want. Because they're trying to jump each other. That's what their goal is. One of them, they want to jump each other for it. And I said, I think somebody's going to jump up to try to get him. I'm kind of cool and content with being with Davis Mills. Don't have to worry about the quarterback. Just build around him.
Yeah.
I know,
we went and had somebody come and check us out.
yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau visited the Texans today.
Look at his face.
He's walked through the facility. They talked.
I'm not commenting on it because we're gonna fuck around and draft and watch it. He might be half-ass decent, but stupid annoying.
It's funny because everything you've been saying for the past few weeks, ESPN barely talked about it like a few days ago, talking about people are getting thrown off about what this kid's saying and everything. They're worried if they should.
It was the first fucking thing I noticed because I heard it on the radio. I heard the interview he did on the radio first, and I was like, oh no, you tripping.
What about him?
I say the Rockets draft an O lineman first. Just go
the
ahead
Rockets.
And do it.
The Rockets need to draft an O lineman.
He's like, I don't even think about it right now.
He's so upset. He don't even want to. He don't even know who he's talking about no more.
Just trade all our picks. Fuck it. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody.
He's like, I want him to go first so that we don't have to even worry about getting him.
No, I don't even think that if the Texans do get him, it won't be like with the third pick. I promise you that.
No. They have him ranked now at like 10, 11 now.
Yeah, if we get him at 13, that might be a steal. But you have to be safe with the first one, and you could gamble with the second one. Like, get an O lineman with you have two good left tackles that you could take at 3. Just do it. That way they can't say we're fucking dumb.
I mean, they're still going to
say it anyway.
They're going to say, yeah. There's no change in that. They're going to say that forever.
But I'm cool with the safe bet at 3, gamble with the fucking 13. And if Nick's right and we could get a couple more first rounders, I'm cool with that too.
Damian says Kayvon's 40 time is 4.59. Bench press was 27 reps. Broad jump 911. Shuffle drill 434.
That was all at his pro day.
Yeah, I know.
Because he was too fucking lazy to work out at the combine. He said, no, I'm not doing it twice. Yeah. Bum ass.
You can't say that, man. He's going to be on our team. Watch.
Well, whatever. You know, I stuck up for Davis Mills so I could hate on somebody.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
you think they're going to trade Brandon Cooks or what?
Oh, they're already offering him to people. They're saying they don't want anything.
They're not offering. They've already gave a price, though.
Yeah, they're saying they don't want anything less than a second-round pick for him.
It's because stupid people, especially stupid people that live in Houston, were like, just give us a 4th-round pick for him. No, shut the fuck up. Don't give me a 4th-round pick for him.
No, there's people mad that we're not getting a 1st-round pick for him.
Like, a 2nd-round pick is kind of being an asshole about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'd rather him stay, to be honest with you.
I would, too. But I don't think he wants to stay. Damian said trade him. You might be right. He does not care as long as he's playing in the NFL.
That, and you're the number 1 receiver on our team.
Yeah.
He knows it. And he did good. And he plays well with Davis Mills. And
he's got the chance to be the next fucking DeAndre over here if he plays it right.
Yeah.
I don't
know about that, but
I mean, he's the best option at the moment, man.
Yeah, he's our best option.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I mean.
It's like with him, I feel like it's like what the Rockets did. Like, you keep him.
He's like our Eric Gordon. He's the Texans' Eric Gordon.
Yeah.
He's just he's just solid at what he does. He's kind of like, when all else fails, this fool's gonna bail us out.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I can see that.
Go get it.
Either way, if he gets traded, I think he's cool with it. If he stays, he's probably cool with it. Like you said, he's our number 1 receiver. And at the end of the day, I think he just wants to play in the NFL, like I said. And some teams, you know, like he could end up getting traded and then some rookie outshine him.
No, he's a top 20 receiver in the league.
I didn't say he wasn't, but I said some rookie could show up out of nowhere and become a top 20.
Maybe.
Justin Jefferson did it.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson, another JJ and a Jamar coming out.
You don't know that though. Everything's a possibility.
whatever they do with him, I'm cool with as long as they don't trade him to Cleveland. Don't give Cleveland nothing else. Not a fucking thing.
I don't think Cleveland has anything to give.
They were the first ones calling about him.
No, yeah, they asked for Brandon Cooks.
Because Deshaun asked for him?
Yes.
More than likely, yeah.
The all the things I've been reading about Deshaun is so hilarious to me now. I'm so glad he's not on the team. Fucking funny.
He has to tell
dude, I'm so glad he's gone.
He has to tell the court
the
about
judge
it.
Today was like, I want to know all the therapists you did sleep with.
Yeah.
Let's put that out there.
Damn.
That's fucking funny.
I'm glad, it feels like a new era in Houston. James Harden's out he's going to be doing his playoff Matador thing where he shows up and doesn't show up. Deshaun Watson's out in Cleveland at massage therapist places doing whatever the hell he wants to do, getting lefties and righties.
Whoa.
Astros, bye Correa. We're over that soap opera now. Enjoy Minnesota. You lying your ass off, acting like, oh yeah. He's like, it's a great place. It's a family place. It's a place I wanted to be. Yeah, because fucking, yeah, really. Even Karl Anthony Towns don't be saying that shit. He's been over there stuck in purgatory for a while.
Yep.
It's like, I'm just like, it's good. It's a fresh start for everybody. Texans, I get it. Texans are the Texans. But for what Nick had last year to draft, it wasn't bad. What he's been doing this year, you can see he's trying to make the team better, but not make dumb mistakes like a la Bill O'Brien. It's gonna take time though. You're fixing whatever the hell homeboy fucked up, man. It's like
that's why I'm thinking, bro. You gotta get players that can help us right now in this draft. You have to, because that could change everything for us.
A lot of people have us getting Ikami Ekwonu.
What division are we in? What division are we in?
The AFC South.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Ike Ekwonu. Yeah, I'll take him. I will fucking take him in a heartbeat. Or Neal from Alabama.
And then they have us getting at the 13th pick right now, Jordan Davis from Georgia.
D tackle from Georgia. Big beast. Big beast.
341 pound.
He ran a fast fucking 40 too.
Oh my god. But it's like we said, if they get rid of Brandon Cooks, are you mad about it?
I think it puts Davis Mills at a deficit even more because that was his guy.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to help Davis Mills, you don't get rid of him. I'm still going to go ahead and stand behind Nico Collins, though, and say he shows up. Because he finished his season good after he hurt himself. So we'll see.
So you don't go and trade for you don't go and draft a receiver or what?
I do in a heartbeat. I'll pay for one of them motherfuckers too. I don't care. Get something, whatever you got to do to get it.
That's why I kind of like if you, because what is the draft order right now? Like if Atlanta and the freaking Carolina are going into a bidding war for those quarterbacks.
That's what I'm saying. They're like 6 and 7 or 7 and 8. I know they're right by each other.
Yeah. Well, we need as many players as we can fucking get. It's like, so Carolina.
I think they're about to give up players though to move up.
So Carolina's 6, Atlanta's 8.
Who's 7?
I could see Carolina trying to be like, "Hey, Texans, we'll give you
7 is New York Giants
to swap for your 3rd round pick or your 1st round pick from the 3rd."
Because Jacksonville definitely probably ain't gonna trade their shit because they're gonna need the best player and they suck. Detroit, God, they need freaking Michael Jordan and everybody else and freaking.
But they might take a quarterback.
Detroit, yeah.
Detroit needs some duct tape and hella fucking Tylenol.
God.
Detroit might take a quarterback.
But I think so. Detroit.
I could see that happening.
After that, the only is the Jets. Well, it's us and then the Jets and then the Giants. Us, we're sticking with Davis Mills from what we've heard. Things could change.
But my thing is this: do you think the Jets will draft a quarterback first round 2 years in a row?
No,
Yes.
I don't think they will. They're
Because
I
if
think
you
there's-
don't think that they will, then that means our spot isn't as valuable as their spot. Because they know we're not taking a quarterback.
true.
Hmm.
I mean, but you could always play around. I mean, the Jets have Zach Wilson, so you would think in your head like they're sold on him. Whereas we have Davis Mills, where his numbers are good, but you don't think we're sold on him. So it's going to be one of those, I think, cat and mouse, koi fish type of things. Which
I think the only argument to that is like Davis Mills did so much better than Wilson last year.
I know with less people.
So they're like,
Brandon
okay, fuck.
He did way better with a dumpster fire of a team that we gave him.
He
Yeah.
did better than every rookie quarterback except for Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know the Patriots are talking about going to getting a fucking quarterback.
Oh, I highly doubt that. They need to get a receiver.
They need a lot of stuff, but I mean,
So
I'm cool with what Caleb said 2 weeks ago or some shit. Go try to get Jarvis Landry.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'll
You get
give
Jarvis-
you 2-year deal, 3-year deal.
You get Jarvis Landry and Brandon
You
Cooks
have-
at the same time.
you have money to play with.
Exactly. They
have
never
the
have
money.
money to play with.
I know. I'm excited.
Hey.
Like this is usually this is how the Rockets were. Like they had money to play with. I was like, oh shit, we can go sign them up for. Like I don't want.
They have money to play with and not know what to do with it though. That's the whole thing.
If you wanna appease the dumb fucking Texans fans, go sign T.Y. Hilton.
He
Oh,
won't do
God.
that. He won't do that.
Never know.
Shit, that's
I
what I'm
about
am
about.
that
retired
building.
before that.
There's something about that building.
The Rockets used to do that every time somebody would kill it. All right, we getting them. Corey Brewer and all that.
Russell Westbrook,
Damn, that boy definitely killed us in the opposite way. Yeah.
Royce White.
Yeah, for real. He killed us when he was
Fuck
on our
Royce
team.
White.
Royce White killed us in a fucked
And he
up.
killed our freaking draft pick. That's what.
Yeah.
But we got Jalen Green, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
I just out of the top three, I mean, you got most of the drafts have Evan Neal, Aiden Hutchinson, and Akimi Akawanu. So, or I'm fucking that dude's name up, but I think like either one of those three, I'm actually happy with. Like
Me too.
if we
That's what
don't
I'm saying. Take the safe fucking. You could easily say Sauce Gardner or Kyle Hamilton could be thrown in there too. But
yeah,
I'm not wasting the number 3 pick on a secondary player.
yeah, and that's why I'm kind of like if we get. It's one of those. Is somebody offering enough for us to trade out and not get one of those, or do we think one of those is a franchise? Because we've been saying this for a few weeks now. We have no face of this team. There's no. When you
I don't think you're gonna find one here either.
No, I mean, what about Aiden Hutchinson? You don't think he would be like?
I really don't. Like if you were to draft him to the average dumb fuck fan would be, oh, the next JJ Watt. That's unfair.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
dude, no. That's
Yeah.
what everybody goes for, though.
Yeah.
Everybody
I know.
always has it in their head. Oh, this guy's going to be the next so-and-so that we had on our team at some point.
yeah.
And you might get a Mario Williams, which isn't bad, but
No,
it's not JJ Watt.
you want him to live. You give him what's it called? False expectations of
Yeah.
it. I always say in sports, like wherever you're drafted, it kind of sucks because
Bless you.
Thank you.
if you if for instance Tom Brady retires for like the 5th time or whatever and actually stays retired and they draft a quarterback, now people are going to be like, oh, you have to be Tom Brady now. It's like that's not fair, dude. Like it's like what we're doing with Pena and Correa. Like
Exactly. That's what I'm trying not to do. That's what I'm trying to tell people not to do.
and that's why they even said it. They were like, we're letting him be his own player. We're letting him develop into his own style, his own type, because they're not the same player.
Right.
And so it's like, let him develop, let him show you what he can do before you put it on there. And it's just like, we didn't do that with Tucker when it came to Springer. We just, okay, cool. Like, so let's not do this with him. And it's just like, to me, like when people are like, oh, Astros done, I'm like, did y'all forget we have fucking Bregman
Yeah.
or Tuve? So it's like with the Rockets,
Your cousin.
with the Texans, it's just like, yes, JJ Watt is gone, but let's not fucking sit here and act like he wasn't injured most of the damn time he was here after a few years. Like,
Yeah.
He had like 4 fucking all-time great seasons.
Yeah.
And then he had like 4 or 5 just good seasons.
Yeah.
But people remember they're great. And fucking Aiden might not be able to get you 19 sacks. But I'll take 14.
I was gonna say, like, if he could do anything somewhat in the ballpark of that, are you okay with it?
Of course.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But to the average Texans fair weather fan who's only happy when they're doing good, no, that's not okay because they're not putting up the same amount of sacks as JJ Watt.
That's why the Texans won't hire me because they're fucking stupid.
Which is understandable. I'm a Texans fan, bro. Like, I get it. I get it. I was a fair weather fan when I was a kid, man. Like, growing up when I didn't have a team, I loved the Colts and the Ravens. And then when we got the Texans, I loved all 3. But when the Texans weren't doing good, I still had the other 2 teams to be like, yep, those are my favorite teams.
That's fine.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know what it's like to be a fucking Houston fair weather fan. I get it.
A fair weather fan is like, what makes it worse is when, like, we do bad and you immediately want to be like a victim because you believed in somebody that you
had. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, this motherfucker. It's like, no,
it's like
thought
when
that
we
sorry son of a bitch.
It's like when we went and signed Brock Osweiler.
Yeah, I don't think he had any fans here though.
He had a lot of fans. He had a lot of fans.
He had that guy that showed up on the news saying he's been
it's
waiting gonna be there the whole day to get his jersey.
It's exactly like with Carlos Correa when everybody was like, wait until we're in the World Series. He's gonna show you what he does, and he didn't do nothing.
It was like Dwight Howard.
Shit.
If you're a basketball fan, when we signed Dwight, to have an elite big man was scarce. There was just a handful of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Dwight. We're like, fuck, we're about to wreck this league. Like, the league won't stop us. It didn't happen. And it was like, why the fuck did we believe in him at all?
I know.
Because like you said, we had an elite big man, and that was scary.
They put him up on pictures with Akeem Olajuwon, Yao B.
They did. I remember.
Like, hell nah.
They had him
because he was
one
of my favorite players, and he just didn't do as good as I thought he would.
I mean, but that's the fucking law of the jungle, man. Like, that's how it goes. You take the risk on people, and sometimes they don't work out. Sometimes they do. You get a JJ Watt, you get shit like that. But I mean, at the end of the day,
let's avoid it and not sign Aiden Hutchinson to anything.
I mean, but if we do, then we do. There's not really shit we can say about it.
I feel
it's our team. We got to support them at the end of the day. And we're going to. You can't say I'm not going to support my hometown team. You're going to support them. Exactly.
But I will also call them fucking.
But you're also going to be mad about it. And that's cool too. But at the end of the day, there ain't nothing we can do about it, man. We just got to deal with it.
I wouldn't be mad at Hutchinson. I really wouldn't. Thibodeau, for sure.
But it's like you said, what if Thibodeau come out and he's just good out of nowhere?
What if you get him at the 13th pick?
I'll take him.
You take a risk on him at 13?
I do.
As long as we don't take him with that first round, right?
Exactly. Like, I'm not wasted. If I'm not wasting that pick on him.
So what combo would you do? Like third round pick? Like
man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck. I've taken the safest player, probably an O lineman at 3, because I know I'm gonna get my money's worth. And then 13 is best player, because I don't see like generational talent in the draft. You just have a bunch of good fucking players.
Yeah.
So it could be a Thibodeau, a Stingley, one of the receivers. Any best at 13 to me.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of agree. I don't mind if we make the pick at 3, but I also don't mind if we trade it back and get some more picks.
Same. I'm cool with it.
To me, it's like we're still in rebuild mode, but it's not like, I think you always say it, like in football, it's not like basketball and baseball where you have to like demolish everything and then wait a few
I'll say
years.
this.
Day of the draft, Panthers hit us up. They give us CMC and a 3rd round pick for our 1st round. What do you do?
Fuck you. Hang that phone up.
Okay.
I'm not trading this pick. I'm not trading this number 3 pick without keeping a top 10 pick. I want a top 10 pick in this draft.
Okay. So they give you their I think 7th round, their 6th pick, CMC, and another pick.
Come on. I'll do it.
Because they honestly seem like they want to get rid of that CMC contract.
CMC for that 3rd pick but they give us an 11th pick.
Um.
And a second.
Oh yeah, come on.
It's
And
like,
Well, you just said you wouldn't take nothing that's not in the top 10.
But I'm getting a second round pick,
I know.
and it'll probably be a top 50 pick. So that means I'll
Probably.
have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of the top 50 picks. Let's do this.
Damian says defensive tackle Jordan Davis is my favorite player in the draft. Big dude that's athletic with speed. If he's available for the 13th pick, the Texans should draft him.
I agree with that. Jordan Davis is a phenomenal athlete. My only issue is he's that player. He reminds me of the kind of player that when he gets a little bit older, like 27, he just gets fat. Because he's just a big ass dude already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you live here, you're gonna fucking eat everything.
It happened to fucking
He could
What's his
either
name?
be like Aaron
Harden.
Donald or like fucking Albert Hainsworth. Who knows?
Eddie Lacy.
Oh yeah.
Eddie Lacy got fat, dog. Eddie Lacy got big. But
be
I mean,
Jamarcus Russell.
Exactly.
How'd you get fat, man? I was eating Subway this summer. Oh yeah, all right. Yeah.
y'all ever seen that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they say they got Donovan McNabb showing up to talk to the kids at a football or to talk to all of them at their like open tryouts for the Eagles, and it's just some fat dude that they hired, and he's supposed to be Donovan McNabb, and they're like, "Who are you?" He goes, "I'm Donovan McNabb, guys. I'm just here to tell y'all that every day starts with a hearty breakfast from McDonald's." And it's just some fat dude they hired to do a McDonald's promo for him, saying he's Donovan McNabb.
I'll even take a receiver with the 13th pick.
Oh, I mean, if there's a good receiver in there, yeah.
There's quite a few. There's a handful of decent ass top 20 players that are in.
You got to
in this
give
draft.
Davis Mills something. If you want to see what he can do, you give him something. Give him. I mean, you give him a running back that maybe he pans out. Maybe you can give him a younger running back later on in the draft to build it with them. Also, I feel you got to give him a receiver. Give him somebody.
I forget the dude's name because it's fucking weird. But I would straight up trade Brandon Cooks to the Patriots for that tall ass running back with the dreads they have. He's their second string running back. I fucking forget his name, but I'll take that trade.
The Patriots?
That dude, the Patriots. That dude is good.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He hit like a 99-yard touchdown run in the preseason last year. That dude, he's good.
Yeah.
Because he's super young, bro. He's like fucking 23. So then you have a 5-year running back there. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, what if they don't do that?
I'm saying I would make that call. I would try to make because they need a receiver.
Look, if this happens, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna go out on a whim and say that the Texans be listening to our podcast because every now and
They
then
keep track of me because I send them those emails.
Mhm.
they be doing stuff we talk about every now and then.
We talked about Marlon Mack a few weeks ago. Boom.
Yeah.
Fucking Zach talked about
afraid,
Davis
bro.
Mills being the guy that they should keep. Boom.
I said Rex Burkhead was gonna be on the team and he was gonna end up being their number one running back, and I was right.
Yeah.
They're afraid of what we'll say though. They're like, "Nah, we can't have these fools in here."
Yeah, no. They're like, we can't have these guys showing up. Watch when football season rolls around and we go tailgating to do this shit. It's gonna be a whole
I'll tell
different
you
ball
who
game.
else I wouldn't mind having in the draft. I just don't know if I'll take him with the top 13, but he'll be gone in the first round. There's a middle linebacker that played at Georgia. His name is Nakobe Dean. Fucking amazing player. And you know how I feel about linebackers. We need a ton of them.
You're like fucking Taco on the league. You don't need a lot of kickers. I like kickers.
Zach's like draft linebackers with every fucking pick.
Every pick. Linebackers and corners. Let's do this.
It's like, gosh. I feel like, man, when it comes to the draft, I'm kind of hyped for it right now. Like
Me too.
Like last year, I was hyped because we actually like, all right, cool, we got picked. Now that Deshaun's gone, it's like a clean slate. I'm like, all right, let's make some picks. Let's beat out Jacksonville. Hey.
I still think we're not the worst team in our division.
I gotta say, I remember people were saying we were worse than Jacksonville, even though we beat them twice.
Yeah.
We got sunshine, bro.
Let's see.
Okay, Lil Flip has
Deshaun
sunshine
Watson
too.
had his best statistical year ever. He had his best statistical year ever, and we won 4 games. Last year, we won 4 games. So we didn't get worse.
Yeah.
Run 4 games off of 2 different quarterbacks. One of them was a rookie we drafted as a backup. One of them was fucking Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, a head coach who had absolutely no fucking clue what he was doing, and an offensive coordinator, I swear, is on the spectrum of retardation. So we're okay.
Tim Kelly, man, when he would call plays, and he'd be like, "Huh? How'd that not work?" I'm like, "Bitch, we all
That works
saw
when
it."
I play Madden.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he does. He's
He-
like, "There's no Ask Madden button on this paper."
He's asking Cully, like, "Hey, what do you think we should do?" Man, that's your job. Yeah, but what would you do in this situation?
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
he
but
was
like,
dumb as hell.
which one would you pick?
Damian goes, Texans have not had a good tight end since Owen Daniels. We need a tight end.
That's
Hey,
not
man, we
true.
need a lot of stuff, man.
We had a good one. We just didn't know how to use them. Jordan
Who,
Thomas
Akers?
was fucking good.
Yeah, our freaking, that's one thing, like, I hate whenever we have shitty tight ends. And but,
Y'all watch. In like the next 2-3 weeks, there's gonna be a lot more trades happening out of nowhere. The closer it gets to the draft, there's gonna be a lot of trades happening.
Shit, you just saw that
Texans are gonna end up with some fucking weird ass shit. Watch, and it's
You
gonna
just
end up
saw the
pissing us off or doing
Eagles
really
and-
good.
Eagles and Saints just trade their picks around.
Oh yeah, they did.
Who?
That's the Eagles and Saints, they
Oh,
traded
yeah.
picks, so Eagles can be set up for next year's quarterback draft. And that's what's good about us next year. We have picks, which is supposedly going to be a very good quarterback draft. So if Davis Mills doesn't pan out this year, maybe you go and get one next year. But it's like, no, I'm just saying, like, fans need to chill, bro. Like, there's a lot of fans that are like, oh, Davis Mills is trash. He's ass. Like, this is the wrong dude. We're always getting mediocre.
I mean, you and I were two of them.
Like, oh no, I know that, but now I'm talking about like now, like
Yeah,
as
I
of
know.
today. Mediocrity though, quarterbacks. We fucking had Matt Shaw. And we fucking balled out. Like,
He was the best quarterback we've ever had.
yes,
Statistically.
Yeah,
But
I
also
mean,
that was his system.
I know, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
That was one of the most underrated defenses ever.
On paper, he was the best quarterback we've ever had as a franchise. I know everybody, Deshaun Watson. Yeah, but on paper, Matt Schaub was the best we've ever had.
True.
Yeah. I'm cool with Mills. Get him some fucking help. Get the defense some damn help.
That running back I was talking about, his name is Ramondre Stevenson. This motherfucker averaged 4.6 yards a carry on 133 carries last year.
That's insane.
That's 606 yards.
Like, one game beats out what most of our running backs did last year.
Shut up.
Exactly.
I mean, we had some. I was so hyped for Philip Lindsay. That boy
I was too. I was so stoked when we got him, and he got here just to suck ass, man.
he
Like,
did work.
you
like,
and I went to Bombshells that day. That game. It was like one of his first games here, and I was like, "Yo, he's gonna do so good," and he just didn't do shit. Well, there was
I
one
should have
game.
fucking known.
There was one game he had one carry.
I should have fucking known, bro. Because you remember Caleb was talking about like last offseason, he was like how Philip Lindsay was from Denver and then he played for Denver and he went to the University of Colorado where he never played anywhere else.
Yeah.
First day he gets here, he's like, it's hot. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's hot. That's what you have to say. It's hot.
Man, I don't know if I can play this, man.
Who was it that was bitching about the Deshaun? Deshaun was bitching about the cold.
Yeah.
Deshaun
Man,
was
we
like,
played
"Oh, it's too cold inside of the NRG, bro."
When we
There's
play
a
Cleveland, man,
reflection.
they better turn the AC full. Fucking bring extra fans.
Hell no.
Bring
When we play Cleveland, if it's in Houston, that motherfucker gonna say he got hurt, so he can't play that week.
Man,
We could be like Mike Fires.
When he comes to Houston, bro, we're gonna go in there with our big ass cutout signs like a butt, and then we're gonna make a finger for the person sitting next to us.
I got you. Let me see.
We're gonna bring blow up dolls and everything. Yeah.
We'll fucking
That's
have
even if he plays.
I'm gonna
Though,
wear a robe and say I need a massage.
damn.
For real.
Let's see.
He might be playing on the meme machines though. Still.
I'm sure he's gonna get a lot of suspension time this year, anyways.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get, from the way it's there. It's a different tone this year with him right now. With
It's our fourth game of the season,
hell
like
yeah,
at home.
hell
Our
yeah.
fourth home game is the Browns versus the Texans.
Really?
Yeah, fourth home game.
I'm surprised we played them. We played them last year.
Yeah, no, I knew we played them because
It's to be determined the date though.
I'm glad we played them. When we beat them, I'm gonna crack up laughing on every media thing I have.
Dog, that's gonna be our new biggest rivalry for the next couple of years, as long as he's
there.
No,
after we beat him this first time, then it's not gonna fucking matter. Even if he beats us, it's not gonna fucking matter. We're still gonna talk shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, we're from Houston. That's what we do.
Well, just ice cream.
You getting ice cream?
Yeah.
You want some Melinda's to put on it?
You want some Melinda's hot sauce to put on it? I got a lot, bro.
Definitely not putting it on my ice cream. I got work tomorrow, but
yeah, I work with you.
I know, but I have to go meet.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, so let's say we do lose to the Browns. We're from Houston. All we're gonna do is still talk shit about it, and everybody from Cleveland's gonna say, "Oh, well, we beat y'all with y'all's quarterback," and everybody's gonna be like, "Okay, and the fuck you mean?"
Like, from Cleveland, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. What y'all got? Bone Thugs and MGK.
Hey, no,
shut up. Don't even do it. No,
I can't anymore. It's like now there's even more reason for me to hate Cleveland. So it's like who was it? They did a thing where they asked, okay, out of the three, in what order are you booing them? Carlos Correa, James Harden, Deshaun Watson.
Harden would be number 3. I wouldn't boo him that hard.
Correa
would be number 2. He'd get booed only because he was bitch made about his trade or about his signing, because he was like, "Oh, I don't want to sign with anybody unless I'm getting a big deal," and then just went and fucking signed a weak ass fucking shit. And then for sure Deshaun at the very top. And that was another thing. I knew they were listening to us because I was like, look, they're not going to do this shit until one of them signs. It's going to depend on Deshaun signing or Carlos Correa signing. It's going to be like, if Deshaun does something, Carlos Correa is going to do it that night, so he doesn't look like that big of a deal or that bad of a guy. And I was right. I hit the nail right on the goddamn head, because Deshaun Watson got his trade to Cleveland, and later on that night, fucking Carlos Correa is like, "Oh, I'm going to sign."
That boy said at 1 in the damn morning, dog. He told Fox 26, "Hey, I'm going to Minnesota."
Yeah, Nick sent that message at like 1:45, and I remember saying, "So." That's why I fucking don't care, because I was sleeping when it happened.
Bro, I was like, I told everybody, I was like, it's gonna depend on one of them. Like, I bet you this is what happens. Deshaun Watson signs, and then Correa does it later on that day, so he doesn't so he's not public enemy number 1. And I was right. He did it at 1 a.m., hoping nobody's seen it. But guess what? The Bayou City boys seen it when it happened. And we see everything Houston sports related the second it happens.
Because we want to hate on you first.
Exactly. We're going to hate on all y'all the second it happens.
Immediately.
That's why you have people like,
if Nick's right and we get a fucking hockey team, we're going to hate on him.
Hell yeah. Hey.
I don't know shit about hockey. I don't give a fuck about hockey, but I'm going to fucking hate on him.
And we don't give a fuck. It's not over till we say it's over.
Exactly.
Somebody's
getting their finger chopped off at a Houston game. That's how it's going to go down.
Let's go.
Rob Springer!
Man, when it came to like it's like 1 something the damn morning. I'm over here trying to enjoy my damn weekend, and you piss me off even more because you made me freaking have to do that while I'm enjoying my weekend time. I had to go break the news.
Wait a minute, hold on. Number 1 doesn't go to Deshaun. That shit still goes to fucking that rat bastard Mike Flyers.
He's in Mexico.
He'll never show up here. I don't think
it still goes to him.
I mean, he's public enemy number 1, but out of like people will see though, like
another person that I would boo. I would probably boo more than Harden, but not as much as Correa would be Garrett Cole.
Oh shit!
Like, bro, you just left. You just left.
Yeah, he was a bitch when he left.
Like I get it. It was a giant fucking contract, but you left.
Yeah. No, and Garrett Cole's up there. I mean, I love seeing him get his karma when they boo the shit out of him. Like when he has one bad game, they're boo, motherfucker, you suck. But then the next day, like, we love you. Like,
I mean, it's like, so you don't boo fucking JJ. Obviously, he just wanted to chase his bag, and he was hoping he could get a championship. He got pretty close, even though he was still hurt. You don't boo Deshaun because that wasn't even, or not Deshaun, DeAndre, because that wasn't even his choice. He just got traded out of nowhere.
They asked this the other day on ESPN Radio. They're like, "What's the biggest, like, the saddest departure from Houston?" Right? And everybody was naming like all the shit that we are and some other people. But then some older dude called and he hit us with the biggest departure ever. That was heartbreaking. You want to guess at it?
Yeah, let me guess. What sport?
If I tell you, then you'll get it just like that.
Basketball.
If I tell you, then the answer to that question is also the answer to the question.
Okay. I can do this. I can do this.
Whoops. Yeah, I was kidding.
I can do this.
It's right behind
I can do this. Hakeem Olajuwon. No. Oh, that must be close because Zach looked at it like that. Who the fuck played with Hakeem?
If we're playing hot and cold, you couldn't be colder. So I'm gonna just tell you the answer.
All right, fuck.
The fucking Houston Oilers.
Damn.
Oh, fuck you, dog. That's such a cop out.
The whole team left.
That's such a cop out. Fuck you.
But
you probably don't remember that.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
The whole team left and went to a Super Bowl
and lost.
Didn't they go to 2?
One. Our team that left went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's why I'd say fuck the Titans, fuck that whole damn family. The whole family can get the smoke.
Ryan Tannehill wore fucking Oilers colors in Houston last year.
This is why, like, I always say, like, I hate the Cowboys, and it's mainly because of their fans. Their fans are fucking annoying.
Yeah. But I mean, I get it. We're Houston fans. I understand Houston fans are annoying too, but Cowboys fans are a different level, dog.
Every damn day.
Damn.
This is our year.
My thing
We're going to go to the Super
Houston,
Bowl.
Houston is so much bigger than Dallas. How do y'all have more fucking dummies?
That's the way the Pez dispenser pops out candy, man. I don't know.
It's because they're quote unquote America's team. Remember, I don't know where the hell this. I think it's just clout. People want to jump on the Lakers bandwagon. People want to join on the Cowboys bandwagon, the Yankees bandwagon. Like, it's the same thing when Golden State came up and people were like, "Oh man, I've been a fucking Golden State Warriors fan for life, bro." I'm like, hell yeah, you remember Monte Ellis? Who the fuck is that? And I'm like, Baron Davis, fool, when they beat Dallas 8-1. No, I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. But I know Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green.
Well, if they're a lifetime fan, the motherfucker got to be like 9 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I get it if you're young and like, hey.
Yeah, we're talking about the kids that me and Nick work with.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, they just don't know no better.
Yeah.
No, I know.
But we got dudes like our age that are like, man, bro, like, I've been a Warriors fan.
Dog,
Like,
no.
I know you're fucking lying. Like,
people we went to school with were the fucking worst, bro. They swore they were Houston fans till the day they die, but would fucking rep every other team that was doing great.
hell yeah.
They would be like, you gotta rep where you're from, bro, but that don't mean you gotta like the team. And I'm like, that don't make no sense.
No, that's why you just make fun of it. Like, bitch, you got that shirt at Burlington. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You bought that shirt at the corner store. I know.
Motherfucker has no clue what the fucking Detroit Red Wings are.
Exactly. You bought that shirt because you've seen Tupac wearing it on that picture with his red bandana the other direction.
It sucks because you know those bandwagon teams in every sport pretty much where you're like, oh shit. And so when I started watching hockey, I didn't know that the Penguins were the bandwagon team, and I only liked them because they have fucking penguins. It's my favorite animal. And so I remember I told somebody, I was like, yeah, I like Pittsburgh Penguins. They're like, oh man, typical bandwagoner. I'm like, fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? Like, I've never liked the bandwagon team. My fucking team was called the Astros. I'm the Texans fan.
Yeah.
I'm fucking offended, but it was like my love for Penguins or my love for sports. It was like, fuck. But
it's like whenever you talk to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I love football. Who's your favorite team? The Patriots or the Bucks. I used to like the Patriots, now I like the Bucks. Oh, so you like Tom Brady. That's all it is. Okay.
But I'm not hating that either. There's nothing wrong with that.
I did meet a lot of people though that like for some reason there's a lot of people that like players. Like you got your LeBron fans, you had your D Wade fans, you had your Carmelo fans, your Aaron Rodgers.
I'm a KD fan. I don't give a fuck where he goes. That's one of my teams.
Your kill death ratios?
Sure.
I mean, I get it. Like there's players like Ja Morant is probably one jersey I would buy. Like I love the way he plays. Like homeboy in Memphis, like I like it. In football.
And
And
see,
football's
like,
different to me though, because you can like a player and not like the team.
I was gonna say football's completely different, especially if you play fantasy like I do, because then you end up liking players instead of whole teams. You like your whole team that you rep, but then you end up liking players because they did really good for you on your fantasy team.
Ecklers, my boy.
Like when I called it about Josh Allen and he just decided to fucking be amazing, or
like Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch was my favorite running back.
Team he was on. I fucking hated every team he was on.
Marshawn Lynch was my favorite running back growing up because of fantasy football.
Was a beast.
That, and he was just so like, I don't give a fuck about anything. Like, he was so funny. But it's like, not last year, but the year before that when DK had a really good year. And I was like, okay, I fucking love DK because he's insane. And then this year he did not have that great of a year. You know, but like same thing like Nick said, Austin Eckler. I had Austin Eckler one year. He was great. Jonathan Taylor, I was right about him. So like there's like times that I'm like, I always want nothing but like my Houston jerseys, but I could go and buy like a Metcalf jersey or a Josh Allen jersey or a Jonathan Taylor jersey and be okay. Just
the
because
difference to me is I'm gonna watch every Texans game, but I'm gonna check your stats. I'm gonna see what you did today. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's
I don't know. It just I feel like playing fantasy like makes you enjoy sports more, honestly, too, because it makes you pay attention to everything overall.
I disagree with that.
Well, that's because you're not just a casual sports watcher. You're a diehard, lifelong sports watcher.
I think like football in general is not represented in fantasy at all. At all, because I think people sometimes fantasy just comes down to opportunity.
It does. You're right. But I mean, that's the same kind of thing with some sports stuff too, when you think about it with football. Like, yeah, you can have somebody who was amazing as an athlete somewhere go to a completely different team and suck ass because they just don't have the opportunities there. Like Odell, when he was on the Browns, Baker just did not like him, and he had opportunities all the time, but Baker just didn't pass to him.
Either that, or have we always hyped Odell? Is he a little overrated?
No, dog. After Odell's dad dropped that video where he was open on like the first like 6 minutes of the video were just the first game of him being open. I was like, okay, it was not Odell's fault. Odell, for sure, though, if Odell had never made that fucking catch in his rookie year, he would never have been the star that he is.
Nope.
But
I agree with that.
At the same time, like, it's like I said, he went to the Browns and he had opportunities, but they did not fucking, like, cash in on him every single time.
That's because Baker sucks.
I know that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have
Baker Mayfield is a short version of Matt Schaub.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can have an athlete who's really, really good get put in a shitty situation like that. That's why I'm saying there's opportunity there, but if the opportunity doesn't like,
but that's where my argument comes in. It's like, no, that's foolish to think that there's opportunity there because he was open. But if you know football, then you would say that's a fucking run first team. That team is always going to run first and check down.
I know.
So it doesn't matter what. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, the opportunity isn't there as much as it perceives itself as. So we're not looking to do that first.
This is one of those times where I think both of us are right on certain circumstances of our argument.
Now I get it because we're arguing two different points. Like your fantasy would win out, but I think that I can look at games as a whole a little bit more and be like, no, this is going to win.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. This is one of those rare arguments where both of our points are right for different reasons.
So we're agreeing to disagree.
That's what I was gonna say. Agree to disagree.
I think you're both fucking wrong. No, just kidding.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay, now get his ass.
God damn. I just like it's weird because like I love playing fantasy football, but I fucking hate playing it whenever somebody is playing my team.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, damn, like I gotta play this.
Anytime Nick and I would go to Bombshells to watch all the football games, to mainly watch the Texans and like, you know, see what's going on with all our fantasy stuff. There was when we played the fucking Bills and it was 40-0 at the end of it, bro. The whole time I was like, hell yeah, Josh Allen is going in on my team. And I was like, I hate that I'm cheering against my team, but fuck, man, what can I do? I got money right now.
I do not understand that we intercepted their first pass. The first pass they threw and took it to the goal line, and we didn't score.
I know. was so terrible.
That's the shit I erased from my memory.
Last season, there's a lot of I don't want to remember, so it's fine.
I'll say this though, any Davis Mills hater. There was a 3-game stretch where we played. We beat San Diego. We went down to the wire with San Francisco, and then we went down to the wire with Tennessee. And Davis Mills and pretty much all the white dudes on our offense balled the fuck out. And I was like, okay, that's what Mills can do with players.
I remember that. That was when Rex Burkhead had actually won me a bunch of money because he fucking decided.
Amendola came back and lit it up for like 2 quarters, and then a quarter he did his shit. Nico Collins played better. Cooks played better. That's why I'm like, chill the fuck out. We're doing something.
But that's like I said, as a Texans fan, you know how Texans fans are.
That's why I don't talk to them. If you come up to me and say whatever's in the headline, I just assume you don't know shit.
Yeah.
If you come up to me and ask me what I think about something, I was like, oh, this motherfucker is looking for an argument or he's a dickhead. Either way, let's see where this goes. That's who I want to talk to.
Yeah. But that's the cool thing about sports when it comes down to, like, you can see if somebody's actually about the shit they say or not. Because I've met Texans fans over the years who will swear on their life that they are a diehard Texans fan. They rip every fucking thing, and they can't name more than the fucking big names on the team at the time. I knew a chick that named her son Arian after Arian Foster and could not name anybody else on the team other than Arian Foster, J.J. Watt, and fucking Matt Schaub at the time.
It's like you get these people that are like, oh, man, I got all this gear. I buy the hats. I buy the jackets. I buy shirts. That's cool, dog.
That's great. You're fucking giving the Texans all your money, but, like,
it's like, that
talk to
doesn't
me
matter,
about
like,
the Texans.
I mean, that's fine. That don't make you a fan, though. Apparel don't make you a fucking fan.
No.
I know that.
But should we say thank you to Whitney Merciless?
Of course.
I think he was one of the great Texans.
Yeah.
For sure.
He retired today.
He did. And he said he's going to retire as a Texan.
I'm cool with that.
I am too.
They did a good, heartwarming, congrats,
Hey, he's number 2 all time in sacks behind JJ. What more do you ask for?
Yeah.
Like,
if you really think about it, like, when you look back at JJ's career, you're like, oh, who was JJ's running mate? It wasn't fucking Clowney. It was fucking Merciless.
The only one that was up there next to him that was like somewhat, you could argue that would have been Brian Cushing, but
yeah, but JJ, he got on the end and they would put Merciless on top of JJ and be like, okay, you're not stopping this boat.
I know that, but I'm saying that's the only other person you could somewhat argue it is Brian Cushing. Sad times, but it's good times. I'm glad he had a good career.
He should have did this 2 years ago. I'd have been way more sadder if he did it 2 years ago because I wanted to trade him 2 years ago. There was a Bill O'Brien bad contract.
Oh, yeah.
He gave an 8-year pro a fucking big deal. And he didn't earn it. Well, he didn't play up to that contract.
I mean, I guess we could segue into somebody that is playing in their contract. Jalen Green's been
balling.
He's been on fucking fire these last 8 games, I think.
Shit, more than that. He just has like 5 30-point games in a row.
I know they said he's the only player that's a rookie to put up the same number as, I think, his rookie year as Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson.
Say it, Zach. Say it, Zach.
Fucking hate those stats. I don't know why they do that.
It's the same way they put they make stats up for LeBron James.
I was gonna say it's like when they make stats up for LeBron.
He's the first player to eat a bowl of cereal at 12 o'clock and then miss a shot at 10 o'clock. Like, with basketball, they make stats. I mean, especially sports, and they'll make a stat up for everything. LeBron James,
I think it just pisses me off.
The ball 50,000 times in one game.
Yeah, and Clay dribbled it 8, and they had the same amount of points. Like, who the fuck sits there and counts the fucking dribbles?
It's like, it's those people that love analytics way too fucking much. Daryl Moore. Yeah.
It just pisses me off, especially with Jalen, because, like, they do interviews with him all the time that we see that most people don't.
Yeah.
And you could tell from draft day to today, like he's more comfortable just with him.
Yeah.
Like don't go say fucking go be Iverson or MJ or compare them or
Totally
put that shit in
different
his
player.
head. Just let him fucking hoop.
And I think he's so humble. Like it's
That's
like
the problem.
yeah.
Be a
And-
dickhead once in a while.
I think now he's doing it where he's like, no, this is like you kind of see that transitioning where he's like he's moving into number 1 and Kevin Porter Jr. is moving into number 2. Like,
Oh, it's been that way, but he's too fucking honest to stay so.
yeah,
That's why everybody's like, it's your team, bro. Like, you're the guy.
yeah, like,
But I ain't hating on Porter. He put up 37 last night.
and that's what they said. Like a lot of people, I mean, a lot of the media has been talking about both of them. Like Rockets young stars are coming up. Rockets young stars are emerging. Like, I really don't ever care about the media itself or what they have to say, but I mean, it's like, yeah, they are. Like we watch them all the time, but you know, it's one thing. One thing I want to say though is ESPN LA last night. Alfred Shingun is how you say his fucking name. I don't know what the hell that girl said. She said Alfaria Sangani. I was like, who the hell is that damn player, fool? Like,
it's like they pay this bitch too.
Sorry, side note. Have y'all ever like been on Reddit before?
No.
Okay, well, if you join your groups and stuff, you know, you can get on there and it'll tell you like, or communities, you know, you can get on there and it'll say like this community has this many members of it. Like for instance, on the Texans, it says that there is 83,025 like people in the community for the Texans. And it'll tell you how many are online. And it'll say like this many online. The Texans says 86 people drunk on Kool-Aid.
I'm cool with that.
Me too. Is it zero sugar?
Yes. What
All
flavor?
right,
Red.
Red. Let's do this then.
I'm cool.
Yeah, leave Jalen alone. Let him hoop. I mean, we do have the worst record in the league, but I still think Silas keeps his job.
I think he keeps his job. I mean, your guys are playing hard. Yes, they're losing, but at this point, you kind of want the luck of the balls.
What? The luck of the balls?
Unfortunately, it's not as dirty as you think.
No, I know.
Sadly, tanking in the NBA doesn't mean you get the first pick. Hey,
Nope.
it means you got more balls for them to fondle to see if you get the first. Hey.
Especially
You want that
if you're the
Deshaun pick.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. That's what they should do. Man, total swerve. Deshaun picks the balls.
Oh, wow. Deshaun, did you find that ball attractive? I can't answer that.
Man. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool. People are mad. They're like, oh, Rockets suck. I was like, get the fuck over it. It's called a rebuild, bro. Like, if you want to complain about somebody, go to fucking be a Sacramento Kings fan. Half my life, they've missed the fucking playoffs.
Oh, if you want to complain, be a Lakers fan.
You ain't lying on that shit. That motherfucking team. They're calling them one of the worst super teams in history.
Who?
They are.
That Lakers team that just lost.
Oh, you mean the Lakers that were sinking in a boat?
Bro, you had people talking about, oh, they're gonna go win 70 games. They're gonna be one of the toughest teams. And
after this year, I never, ever will have the LeBron Jordan GOAT conversation. Never. It should never come up to anybody again. Ever.
We had
ever.
Did you see what he said today?
Don't you ever bring yourself over here. Ever. Did you know we had a TikTok go kind of viral on there because of that?
We had it was LeBron and Anthony Davis and Westbrook. Yeah. Sinking. If y'all haven't seen it, go follow the TikTok, man.
Make sure Nick put them in a boat sinking.
Oh, man. As accurate as one can be.
And it has 52,000.8 views.
Sweet.
I think on Facebook we're at like 12,000 now.
It's crazy, man.
11, yeah.
They Titanic the shit out of that team.
They did.
He lost even more points with me today. Like, I mean, I never had him as the GOAT, but he's talking about he wants to play with Steph Curry.
Who?
LeBron. He said that today. He goes, if I want to play with anybody right now, it'd be Steph Curry. I was like, I bet you fucking do, fool. And Steph Curry goes, I'm good.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
bet
he wanted to
did.
play with his son.
No, Kevin Love now saying that LeBron and his son should go to Cleveland. Man.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
I'm like, bro, I can't.
Here we go again.
The thing I like about KD is, yes, I know it pissed people off when he went to the Warriors and this and that, but it's like he doesn't. I mean, sometimes he says some dumb shit, but
No, he don't. Because I watched his JJ Redick. He did an interview with JJ Redick on his podcast the other day, and that's about the realest motherfucker in basketball. Because he said, "How did you feel after James Harden got traded from Oklahoma City?" He's like, "I didn't feel nothing." He's like, "I don't know shit about the front office. I don't know who."
yeah,
And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Some years later, I knew some shit about the front office, and I got out of there. But then I didn't know nothing." I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty smart to say."
I hope we get, for our sake on the network, I hope we get 76ers versus Brooklyn. I want that.
Oh, I love that. I fucking would love that.
I will do every damn game, laughing my ass off at James Houdini Harden.
Oh man, put that out there, please. Basketball gods, give us that one, please.
That'd be a beautiful fight. I want to see fucking Atlanta versus New York because I love seeing.
I will go ahead and call it. If Brooklyn plays Philly in the playoffs, within that series, there will be one fight.
Oh yeah, you traded all those motherfuckers from your team for James Harden. Andre Drummond throwing some elbows with fucking Joel Embiid. Seth Curry gonna be out there doing some dancing or something on somebody like Ben Simmons.
No, it'll be James Harden. Somebody's gonna test Harden, and he's gonna have to stick up for himself, and something's gonna come from that. Watch, you just watch. Or they're gonna attack Kyrie, and then the team's gonna be like, you're not doing that to him.
Yeah. Even though we don't have a team in the playoffs until baseball, I'm actually hyped. I'm good.
I don't even. Yeah, me too. Because I told you before all these seasons started, bro. Just be realistic, and you won't be disappointed.
Yeah. I knew both my team. I mean, there's some fans I see online, and I'm like, damn, dog, like y'all really thought we were going to win the NBA championship this year, like y'all thought.
And for
like,
the record, everything we said was going to happen pretty much happened.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
shit, maybe more people ought to listen to us.
Nah, and if they don't, I mean, we'll just make fun of them, so it's fine anyway.
I mean, if the fans just want some information to go out there and tell their other dumb fucking friends, just listen to us for 30 minutes and we'll give you the what's up, and you can go tell them what we said.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
and then you don't have to listen to Stephen A. Smith, dumbass.
That dude's a fucking idiot.
Oh boy.
Well, you got anything else to add, boys?
Nah, I think I'm good, man.
I think we've cussed out the Yankees enough. We've cussed out every LeBron.
Astros to the World Series, though.
All of the people on the SLG network and in our fan base that do not like the Astros, we don't give a shit. Hey.
Nah, fuck your mother.
What was that shirt today that we saw, Caleb?
Oh, it had a Astros logo on it, and it had a trash can and a baseball bat, and it says swinging and banging.
Y'all, I like that.
But if anything, y'all go follow us on the SLG network, Bayou City Boys on all platforms. We're here every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. local Houston time. You can find us for all your Houston news.
And go to Melinda's for your hot sauce needs.
Yep, Melinda's for sure. And Dano's. Go use our code SLG Network. And always, what's poppin' corn snacks?
Some delicioso popcorn.
Always.
I ate all mine.
I did too.
We gotta.
Oh no, I got a bag of Fiesta left.
New flavors.
Yep.
Y'all want to check them out? It's on the website. We got a ton of different shows. Go check them out also on the website. I mean, YouTube, if you're into that shit.
YouTube, subscribe, like.
That being said, guys, I'm gonna go get my ice cream.
Yep.
I'm gonna go get my
ice
food.
cream.
It's sitting over there. Shit's been delivered for 30 minutes.
Yeah. We'll catch y'all later.
Later.